Hello horror collectors, if you don't know, my name is Mike, and in this video I'm going to be giving my first thoughts on the recently announced Alien Romulus Neca Ultimate Scorched Alien figure, as well as the Alien Romulus Accessory Set. I'm going to show all the pictures, give all my first thoughts, and of course I want to know all of your thoughts. So if you love horror collecting as much as I do, please consider subscribing, joining the community, and press like if you're going to pick up this set just like I am. But without further ado, let's slice right into it. Okay, real quick, just so everyone is up to date, I have not seen the film yet. I had a really busy weekend, so I'm going to see it this coming weekend. So as of filming this, I have not seen it. So I'm going to give my first thoughts on all of these pictures, not knowing why things are the way they are. Just so you know, I don't know anything going into this, but I wanted to postpone this video for those that asked me if I was going to cover this. I do apologize. I wanted to wait until the film's release just to avoid anything that was spoiler territory. Some collectors don't care, but some do, and I wanted to be respectful. So let's go ahead and take a look at the first picture. Alright, we're just going to jump right into the Alien Romulus Ultimate Scorched Xenomorph. Of course, it's a 7-inch scale action figure, and this first picture right off the bat is just stunning. I love the look of this Xeno, the super long fingers. I mean, all of his nails look razor sharp, his teeth look immaculate, and I can tell you right now, I love the fact that this isn't a reused sculpt or mold of another Xeno. He does not look like a warrior. He doesn't look like a drone. He doesn't look like Big Chap. Of course, he has similarities to them because, you know, they're all the same species. But I'm just talking the sculpting and the mold of this figure. Even the color patterns, this is something completely new for the Xeno waves, for the Ultimates, and I absolutely love it. As you can see on the thighs and on the abdomen there's almost like an orange or a red tinge, and I don't believe, I mean, I think some of it is due to the photo and the lighting, but I do believe that this Xeno does have a different color scale than the rest. You know, of course, they're black, browns, blues, we know that, but this one looks to have a little bit of a tinge to them, and I really like that. And it just looks super cool. And of course, the first thing that your eyes are drawn to is that wound right there on the front of his dome. Looks like he gets hit with something, maybe some blunt force trauma of sorts. So it looks like the Xeno has a little bit of battle damage, which I'm sure we're going to see in the film. Looks really cool. This thing looks absolutely terrifying. And even a side shot here. Such a unique dome on this Xenomorph. It looks almost as if it's striped. It looks somewhat clear and foggy like a drone skull, but it also has some ridge to it, almost like a warrior, but it looks like it has black stripes going down the back and looks like the back is a little bit more clear, but the stripes going all the way down the head of the dome looks really cool. You get to see the mouth there. It looks wet. The saliva just looks like it's dripping. The tendons that are connecting. Absolutely stunning figure. Neca is just killing it with this as we look into this full body shot here. And again, we get to see that this figure is unlike the other Xenos that we have. Even if you look at his feet, the way he, on his ankles there, and the spikes on the top of his feet, I believe that's all new to the Xeno design. Even the tubes coming out of his back, those look to be shaded differently with different colors. Maybe a little bit of gold if you kind of zoom in, a little bit of gold on his arm there amongst the ambers and the tans that we see. Really cool figure, man. And again, that dome looks so cool with the stripes going down the back, almost like zebra patterned. Absolutely awesome. This Xeno looks gorgeous, and you know, I see people saying this is Big Chap or this is an evolution of Big Chap. I personally, again, haven't seen the film. I don't think it is. I think this is going to be the main antagonist Xenomorph in the film. I think there's going to be multiple, but I think this is going to be the final antagonist creature, something similar to Big Chap or Grid Alien or even the Runner, things of that nature. I think that's what this is going to be. Again, just my opinion. I don't know anything. I'm just throwing out my opinions. This figure just looks so goddamn cool, guys. Like, it looks scary. He looks wet and sleek all at the same time. Even the tail, you notice the tail looks like it has some different sculpting to it as well from the other Xenos that we've gotten. Even the tip of his tail, it looks a little more pointier than the other ones do. I know like the runners have like it's a blade, but it looks more like a fin. This one just looks like a straight up tipped spear. The fingers, the very, very long fingers, almost remind me almost of the Queen, of the Neca Deluxe Queen figure. The hands remind me a lot like the Queen, just the way that they're shaped in between them and whatnot. Looks very cool, very stunning figure. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. As we go into this picture here, when we get to see everything that's included, which, again, speaking of the Alien Queen, looks like we get a base for this guy so he can actually stand. He can stand up straight, which, by the way, these guys stand up pretty well on their own because of their tail. Their tail really helps them stand, so I've never really had a problem with these guys standing, but nonetheless, it's pretty cool. And we also get a chest burster. We get a face hugger with him. We also get a ton of hands. What is that? 2, 4, 6, 8 pairs of hands. Oh my god. So we get a ton of hands with this guy, so you can have him, you know, his hands in any which way you want. And also it looks like 2 feet, maybe, so he can, I would assume, go on all fours. Yeah, it looks like different interchangeable hands and feet if you want the Xeno to be on all fours or to stand up straight. I don't know if I said this already, but we got a chest burster, of course, that comes with them. And this really blows me away right here. It looks to be an interchangeable dome, and that's absolutely crazy. I think that's new to the Alien Ultimates. I don't think we've ever seen that. If I'm wrong, please fucking let me know in the comments and tell me that I'm fucking full of shit. But I think that's new. Changing out that dome looks very interesting. It looks like maybe one is battle damaged and one isn't. So maybe that leads me to believe that he gets that wound sometime after being an adult and he's already in full form. I'm not totally sure about that. That's just a guess, but ultimately, this Xenomorph figure looks absolutely incredible. I mean, hey, Weyland-Yutani is building better worlds. I think NECA's building better figures, man. This thing is gorgeous. It's terrifying. It's sleek. It's an all-new design. And from what the reviews are saying, it's from a really, really good Alien movie. So I'm really excited about this one. But that's not the only thing that NECA announced for Alien Romulus. We also have an accessory set. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we get in that bad boy right now. So here we're looking at the Alien Romulus accessory set, and it comes with a face hugger, 2 chest bursters. It looks like a little cryo case there with a opposable chest burster, or excuse me, opposable face hugger that is supposed to be wired on the inside, so it will wrap around the face of figures. Any, I believe, 7-inch scale figure, it'll wrap right around their face. So that's really cool, and that's kind of unique to the line. And of course, this is where the spoilers come in. If you don't want to know, bounce now. This appears to be Big Chap in an asteroid. He looks like he's fossiled in there. If you look at his design, I mean, I think it's undeniably Big Chap. And from what I understand, this movie takes place after the first one. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Big Chap. I don't think there's any argument there. You can see that the face hugger, again, it's wired. It's wrapped around this face. This figure is not included in the accessory set, just know. But this can be, you can put this on the face of any of your other action figures, anything your heart desires. Let your imagination run wild. We get a closer look at, I mean, yeah, that's Big Chap. You can just tell by his design. Well, it's 100% Big Chap. He's fossilized in this asteroid-looking thing. Very cool piece. We have the little cryo-carrying case, which it appears the facehugger has managed to get out of. A black facehugger, mind you. I'm not quite sure why the facehugger's black. Maybe he gets burned somehow. I've seen some people theorize that maybe it's a queen facehugger. I don't believe so. Praetorian facehuggers, they don't look like that. They look different. The cryo case, of course, with the facehugger inside of it. Another shot of the cryo case. Another really cool shot of this person's unfortunate day of getting face hugged, and is definitely, probably going to end up being the Scorched Xeno. So this is really cool. I like this accessory set, and you also get, it looks like an older model of the classic pulse rifle, not the ones that they use. I don't believe they're the ones they use in Aliens, but nonetheless, it's a pulse rifle to go with your 7-inch scale action figures, and this is really cool set. I like it. Don't know if I'm going to pick up the accessory set, but I'm 1000% going to get the Scorched Xeno. I mean, without question. So that was a quick look at the Scorched Alien Romulus Ultimate NECA figure, as well as the Alien Romulus accessory set. Both the accessory set and the Ultimate figure are available for pre-order right now on NECA Store or any of your favorite retailers, from Big Bad to Entertainment Earth. Your choice, your pick, but they're available for pre-order right now. And they are both respectively going for $39.99, or NECA has right now, you can get a bundle, you can get both together for, which is like $80, which doesn't make any sense to me, because it's like, you just do the math. I think you'll save a little bit in shipping, but it would have been cool if NECA would have gave us a deal like, hey, if you get both for 70 or both for even 75, give us something off, you know, make the bundle kind of worth it. But hey, that's just me. Either way, I think $40 is a fair price for the figure. $40 for the accessory set. Seems a little bit high for me, but you know what? Everything's high right now. Not just action figures, food, gas, action figures, you name it. Everything's crazy right now, but if we want it bad enough, we're definitely going to get our hands on it. So I hope you enjoyed this closer look at the Alien Romulus NECA figure and accessory set. And let me know down in the comments below if you've seen the movie and what you think about it. And of course, as always, I want to thank you all so very much for watching, and just remind you one last time that my name is Mike, and this is my design.